back. Tiger Baseball on Vype pay-per-view. This is game 4. The Comal ISD Invitational. Your Tigers this afternoon playing against the Bears of Brennan out of San Antonio. And a very pleasant good evening, everyone. Melvin Jones back here with you. Tiger Baseball right here on Vype pay-per-view tonight. Tigers won the first game this morning 12-0 over Lee. A lot better start this morning than last night against Victoria East. Tigers will be the home team for this game, and Nico Ruedas with the start on the mound today. So the players are continuing to warm up. Nico starts. Nico will bat ninth as well. Rounding out the starting lineup, Theo Howard will lead off for the Tigers. Batting second, AP, Aiden Perry. He's playing second base. Taylor Tracy playing at left field. He's batting third. Big B, Brennan batting cleanup. As the players move around. Wyatt Lesper, the designated hitter, he's batting fifth. Sam McAjanian batting sixth. Matt Schindler behind home plate batting seventh. Mason Ashlock at first base batting eighth, and Nico batting ninth. Nico's really quick with it. First pitch is a strike. 0-1 already. And Nico quickly, he's ready. Swinging that fast. 0-2 is Brian Navarro. Now Nico winds, delivers. Navarro hits it. AP with the grounder to Mason Ashlock for the first out of this ball game.
1-0 for Brennan, nobody on.
Nice 4-3 put out. Perry to Ashlock. Case Brown now, the center fielder, up to bat. And Nico got him swinging quickly. And he did go around, strike one. 0-1 now to Brown. Nico is ready, quickly delivers. Smack down to the middle, strike two. Nico seems a lot calmer as well. And he is ready. Here's the 0-2 to Brown. Nico got him looking, strike three. First strikeout by Nico. Second out of this inning.
2 outs for Brennan, nobody.
Connor Meager
brings up the first baseman,
now at the bat.
Connor Meager.
For the Bears, as Nico delivers. That's high for ball one. Tigers looking to go 3-1 in the first two games, and Nico with the nice off-speed pitch evens the count up at a ball and a strike. And Nico is ready. He winds. He delivers. Got him swinging for strike two. A ball and two strikes now to Meager. Josh Garcia is in the on-deck circle, and Nico delivers as Brown fouls it to the back net. Count remains 1-2. Nico, he's ready. He delivers. And Meager hits it high. Taylor Tracy is underneath it, and he puts him out. And the Bears go down in order. No hits, no runs, no errors. No one left on. Home team coming up. Howard, Perry, Tracy, all due up. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
Brennan 0.
Become a Vype Insider today. Access breaking news in high school sports. Enjoy premium articles and exclusive coverage written by expert analysts, and watch exclusive videos, documentaries on programs in your area. It's only $2.99 a month if you subscribe for the monthly plan. If you go for the yearly plan, it rounds out to just $1.99 a month. It costs you only $24 a year to get all of your Vype news throughout the entire year. Subscribe today. What are you waiting for? It's less than a cup of coffee a month. Become a Vype Insider. $2.99 a month, $23.99 for the whole year. Hey, it's Vype. We will see you at the games.
Back here, the Smithson Valley. Melvin Jones, Tiger Baseball on Vype Live. Earlier start than we thought. First pitch was actually 4:52. The game was originally supposed to start at 5 o'clock. We got it going early. Howard, AP, Taylor Tracy, all coming up for your Tigers. Welcome to the jungle. Playing through the stadium. Of course, we call Tiger Field the jungle itself. Corbin Fernandez is going to be the pitcher for the Bears in this Friday night tilt. Friday night baseball. Gotta love it. Here comes the sensational sophomore, Theo Howard.
Pitching for Brennan, number 13, Corbin Fernandez. Leading
Theo
for Dripping Springs and playing
ready up the bat.
Number 14, Theo Howard.
Tigers' bats were on fire this morning. They look to continue that string right now. Fernandez delivers, and he hits Howard, and Howard, for the third game in a row, leads off the game on base.
Runner at first for Dripping Springs.
Here comes AP.
Brings up the second baseman, number 11.
AP is getting so close to that home run. He had another one that he hit deep to right field. It got caught by the wind earlier this morning as Fernandez goes inside. And Theo already back to first base. Here comes the 1-0 to AP. Fernandez delivers. He goes outside and the ball gets behind the catcher. Deputy couldn't find it. So Theo Howard is at second base already as the sun comes out. So with Theo Howard at second base, AP in front of the count, 2 balls, no strikes. Fernandez delivers. AP swings and misses. 2-1 now on Aiden Perry. Taylor Tracy in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. 2 balls and a strike to Aiden Perry. Nice pitch by Fernandez. Evens up the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Coach Payne on the third base side. Coach Reynolds, first base side. Fernandez checks back at second. He delivers the 2-2. And AP slices it over to the second baseman. Theo Howard's going to advance as Aiden Perry gets retired for the first out of this first inning.
Runner at third for the Tigers with 1 out. Brings up the left fielder, number 13, Taylor Tracy.
As Taylor Tracy comes up with Theo Howard now at third base. Fernandez delivers, and Taylor Tracy floats it into the outfield, and it's gone. 2-run shot by Taylor Tracy, and the Tigers get on the board. Third home run in the last 2 days for Tracy, and the Tigers lead 2-0. That was huge.
for the Tigers.
Here it comes. Big B.
Brings up the center fielder number
As Taylor Tracy
Brandon Arvidsson.
with a home run, and the first pitch goes outside 1-0. Taylor Tracy, 2 home runs yesterday against Canyon Lake. 2-run home run tonight. Fernandez delivers. That's low and outside 2-0. Two nothing Tigers. As Big B hits it to the back net. Count goes to 2 balls and a strike. Here's Arvidsson now. Fernandez delivers. Outside 3-1. Wyatt Lesper in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Tigers lead 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Fernandez delivers. That's in the dirt. And Arvidsson gets on with a 5-pitch walk.
Runner at first for the Tigers with 1 out. Brings up the designated hitter, number 2, Wyatt Lesper.
Here's Wyatt now. This looks like we're waiting on something right now. Fernandez delivers. Wyatt pops it. Looks like it's going to be routinely called. And the second baseman drops it. But infield fly rule. As Brennan Arvidsson been put out for the second out of this inning.
For the Tigers with a runner at first.
Here's Sammy.
Brings up the third baseman, number 4, Sam Agajanian.
Sammy now in the box with a runner on first. Fernandez delivers. He hits it foul as Wyatt takes off. Oh, 1 now to Sammy. Fernandez waits. Checking at first. And he fires. That's outside 1-1. Fernandez is ready. He fires. Goes inside. Wyatt takes off. And Wyatt Lesper steals another base today. Tigers has been swiping bases all day. They did it in game 1 against Lee. And doing it now against Brennan. Fernandez shakes off the first pitch. He likes this one. Fernandez delivers. That's low. 3-1 now on Sammy. Matt Schindler in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. 2-0 Big Cats after a big 2-run home run by the freshman phenom. And Fernandez fakes the throw back to second. Wyatt was ready for it. 3 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs here in the bottom of the first. Fernandez delivers. That's low and in the dirt. And Sammy takes off. And Wyatt gets the third with no problem. So the Tigers have runners at the corners. 2 outs. With Schindler coming up.
Runners first and third for the Tigers with 2 outs. Brings up the catcher, number 21, Matt Schindler.
Schindler has been doing an excellent job behind the plate. Coach Payne rewarding him. Fernandez goes well outside, 1-0. Sammy taking the lead off first. And Fernandez delivers. And big swing by Schindler that time. A ball and a strike now to the catcher. Mason Ashlock in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Fernandez looks at first again. And Matty hits it in the gap for a base hit. In comes Wyatt. Sammy's going to third. Sammy's being rounded home. Akajanian scores 4-0 Tigers. Matty with the double. And the Tigers continue their hot streak from this morning. Mason Ashlock
base, number 5 Hudson. Runner at
is up to bake.
Brings up the first base.
Luke Hudson, courtesy running at second base. And the ball gets away from the catcher once again. And Luke is going to stroll on to third base, and he's 90 feet away from adding another run. For nothing Tigers. Tigers are roaring. Tigers got 5 on Lee this morning in the first inning. That ball is outside. 2-0 now to Mace. Nico's in the on-deck circle. Fernandez delivers. That's outside. 3-0 now on Mace. And Fernandez delivers. Mace fouls it off. So it looks like the ump did call one of those a strike. So deuces are wild on Ashlock. Fernandez. And it gets away from the catcher once again. In comes Luke Hudson. 5-0 Tigers. Full count on Mason Ashlock. Nico in the on-deck circle. And Fernandez steps off the rubber. Here's Fernandez with the 3-2 on Mace. And Ashlock pops it up. And it's going to be caught in right field to retire the side. But the Tigers put up a 5 spot once again. And after one, they lead 5-0. Top of the second coming up. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Nothing Tigers. Josh Garcia, Corbin Fernandez, Arthur Stork, all coming up for the Bears. We welcome you back to Smithson Valley, just outside of San Antonio. Tigers baseball on Vype pay-per-view. Tigers once again put up a 5 spot in the first inning, and they lead 5-0. Nico was sensational in that opening frame. As here comes Josh Garcia, the designated hitter for the Bears.
Leading off for Brennan in the top of the second, designated hitter number 22, Josh Garcia.
Nico with a strikeout, ground out, and Meager flew out as the Bears win in order in the first inning. And now Nico sets, readies. Garcia grounds it. Nearly missed it by Aiden Dennis, but AD gets it for the first out of this second inning. As up comes the pitcher, Corbin Fernandez.
The pitcher number 13, Corbin Fernandez.
Pitcher against pitcher. And Nico delivers. Outside corner for strike one, 0-1 on Fernandez. Same location, but different result, 1-1. Teddy Dowds is actually playing shortstop today, and not Aiden Dennis. Mistake on my end. Count goes to 2-1 on Fernandez. That is definitely Aiden Dennis. I knew I wasn't losing my mind, so. And Nico with the strike, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aiden Dennis is out there playing shortstop. We got it wrong on the lineup card, but I noticed it was number 3 out there, and Nico delivers. Well outside, full count now on Fernandez. Three balls, 2 strikes. 1 out here in the top of the second, and Nico fires, and Fernandez draws a walk. Fernandez gets on, and up comes the third baseman, Arthur Stork. Stork with a man on and 1 out. And it's going to be a courtesy runner for the Bears. As Fernandez heads back to the bench. As Nico goes up against Stork now. Nico fires. Swing and miss, strike 1. Stork was swinging at nothing but air at that point. Oh-1 now as Nico tosses it over the Mace. Nico gets Stork to foul to off of the net. 0-2 now. Gavin Vidal, the courtesy runner for the Bears. And Neek has Stork at 0-2. And Neek got him. Got him looking. Second strikeout for Nico. And with 2 outs.
2 outs for Brennan with a runner at
Here comes Aiden Taniguchi.
Brings up the left fielder.
And the ball,
number 18.
it looks like Taniguchi was hit. He's awarded first base.
Runners at first and second for Brennan with 2 outs. Brings up
As here comes
number 7, Jorge Murillo.
Jorge Murillo up the bat. Nico has 2 on, 2 outs. He delivers. Man, Schindler really wanted that. He was holding it for the ump. Little outside, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0 with 2 on and 2 outs. Nico steps off the rubber to reset. Here's Nick now, checking at second. He delivers. Swing and nothing but air for Murillo. 1-1. Five nothing Tigers. Nico is ready. He fires. Murillo swings and misses once again. A ball and 2 strikes now to the right fielder. Anthony Ortega in the on-deck circle for Brennan. And Nico fires. He may not get there. Let's check the swing. Nico got him. 3rd strikeout for Ruedas. And that will retire as a side. The Bears leave 2. And at the end of an inning and a half, Tigers 5, Bears nothing. Nico, Theo Howard, Aiden Perry, all coming up in the bottom half of the second. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
All of us love sports, but not all sports are created equal. College sports have big budgets, dedicated alumni networks, and corporate sponsorships. Professional sports have even deeper pockets, millionaire owners, lucrative TV and radio deals, and merchandise sales. High school sports have you. Everyone agrees high school sports give us plenty of reasons to cheer. And now's a great time for us to give back. Supporting your hometown high school won't cost you much, but it will go a long way to ensuring the games we love the most are here to stay. Texas high school sports. They're good for our kids, good for our community, and best of all, they're good for you.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Nico, Theo, AP, all coming up here in the bottom half of the second. Welcome back. Tigers baseball on Vype pay-per-view. Tigers lead 5-0 here at the Comal ISD Invitational. Tigers won early this morning, 12-0 in 5 innings over Lee. And it looks like we have a new pitcher for the Bears as we find out who that is.
Left fielder. Taniguchi.
That is Aiden Taniguchi, the new pitcher for the Bears.
Now pitching for Brennan, number 18, Aiden Taniguchi.
As there's some changes with this Bears lineup. Corbin Fernandez is going out to left field.
Yep.
Taniguchi is now pitching as Nico comes up. Pitcher against pitcher.
Leading off for Dripping Springs in the bottom of the second, the pitcher number 22, Nico Ruedas.
Taniguchi now fires the first pitch of the inning and gets away from him. 1-0. Taniguchi now readies the 1-0. And that's low. 2-0. Theo Howard in the top of the order in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Taniguchi goes low. 3 balls, no strikes for Nico. Bears pitchers have been rocky so far. Taniguchi fires. And that's inside, and Nico with a 4-pitch walk to begin the second inning. And here comes Theo. Theo was hit with the very first pitch of the game.
Runner at first for the Tigers.
As Chase Wisnick comes in as the courtesy runner for the Tigers.
Courtesy runner at first base for Chirping Springs, number 9, Wisnick. Runner at first with nobody out.
As Theo now up the back
14, Theo Howard.
against Taniguchi, and Theo shows bunt. Theo bunts it foul. 0-1 to Theo. As Chase, nice lead off of first. Theo back in the box. Theo shows bunt again. That is low for ball 1-1. Chase takes off, and Chase is going to make it a second with absolutely no problem. So now the Tigers have a runner at second. And Theo is in front of the count. 2 balls and 1 strike. Taniguchi, deep breath. Fires. And Theo looks at ball 3. 3-1 now. AP is in the on-deck circle. Wind is blowing out. And Theo, nice pitch. That's borderline. Taniguchi catches the inside corner. Full count now on Theo Howard. And Taniguchi is ready. Here's the 3-2. And that's well outside. And Theo Howard is on base for the second time this evening.
Runners at first and second for the Tigers. Nobody out.
No one out. 2 on for the Tigers with Aiden Perry coming up.
Number 11, Aiden Perry.
AP grounded out his first plate appearance last inning. Taniguchi now fires. And AP fouls it off of the net. 0-1. Taylor Tracy is in the on-deck circle. Taylor with that 2-run bomb in the bottom of the first. And Taniguchi fires. That's low, 1-1. The Bears can't let this get away from them. Taniguchi fires. AP floats it, but it's going to go out and it's going to drop in between center field and second base. And now the bags are juiced for the Tigers with the freshman phenom up the bat. Here's Taylor. 1 for 1. 2-run home run in the first inning.
Brings up the left fielder, number 13, Taylor Tracy.
Taniguchi with the bags juiced and no outs. He fires. Taylor swings and misses for strike 1. 0-1 to Taylor. Taniguchi now fires. And it hits Taylor Tracy, and the Tigers get a run across, and it's 6-0 Big Cats.
Bases loaded for Dripping Springs.
Bases still jacked. No outs. Brennan Arvison up to bat as we have a mound meeting coming. Didn't see any action in the bullpen. No outs. Bags juice. Brendan Arvison up to bat. 6-0 Tigers. As it looks like there's someone running to the bullpen right now. That is number 10 for the Bears. But Taniguchi's going to stay out there. Bases loaded. Brennan Arvison. Up to the plate. Taniguchi. He fires. Brennan Arvison with a nice cut, but missed. 0-1 to the senior.
Dripping Springs, center fielder number 25, Brandon Arvidsson.
As Taniguchi checks back at third. He fires. That nearly hits Brandon, but it gets away from the catcher again. And the run scores. 7-0 Tigers. Theo Howard comes across. Game is slowly getting away from the Bears. Tigers now with runners at second and third and no outs. With the always dangerous Brandon Arvison up to bat. And Taniguchi delivers. And Big B fires to the back net. Almost went over the net, but it goes foul. Count goes to a ball and 2 strikes. Taniguchi with 2 on and no outs. Fire. That's low. 2-2. Brennan, when he's on the mound, and he'll be on the mound sometime next week, very intimidating to see that 6'4" stature looking at you. Taniguchi fires, and Brandon Arvison foul tips it to the backstop. Count remains 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aiden Perry at third base. Taylor Tracy at second base. No outs. Brandon Arvison at the plate. That ball gets away from the catcher again. He almost loses it. Full count now on Big B. Wyatt Lesper in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. 7-0 Big Cats. No outs. Bottom of the second. Taniguchi looks. He fires into the dirt, and the bases are loaded again with no outs. And Wyatt Lesper up to bat.
Bases loaded for the Tigers with nobody out.
Wyatt got on the fielder's choice last inning.
Hitter number 2, Wyatt Lesper.
Taniguchi, serious trouble right now. And Wyatt sends it into center field for a base hit. AP's going to come around and score. 8-0 Tigers. And they leave the bases loaded still with no outs. Here's Sammy.
Bases loaded for
Sam got on with a walk in the first inning.
Brings up the third baseman, number 4, Sam Agajanian.
Taniguchi fires. That was a good pitch outside corner for strike 1. Bags are juiced. No outs with Sammy at the plate. That ball is low. 1-1. As Taniguchi readies, he fires, and Sam hits it up the middle for another base hit. Taylor Tracy comes around, he scores. Here comes Brandon Arvison, he scores. 10-0 Tigers. Another base hit. More RBIs, and this is going to be it for Taniguchi. Pitching change coming up for the Bears as we're waiting for the head coach to get the ball. He's still out there. Maybe he'll keep him in. But this is his second visit. Maybe they're getting their pitchers some time as the umps now walking out there. He's going to leave Taniguchi in there. Here comes Schindler. Matt Schindler with a double in the first inning. Tigers still have 2 on. Still has no outs. 10-0. Here in the bottom of the second.
First and second for the Tigers with nobody out. Brings up the catcher, number 21, Matt Schindler.
Taniguchi, deep breath, fires. Nice pitch inside corners for strike 1. And Taniguchi fires into the dirt. 1-1. These last 2 games is probably offensively the best I've seen the Tigers all season. As Matt looks at ball 2. 12 runs last game, 10 runs now, and counting this game with no outs here in the bottom of the second. That one's low. 3 balls and 1 strike to Schindler. Mason Ashlock in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Taniguchi fires. That's high, and the bags are jacked once again with Mace coming out.
Bases loaded for the Tigers. Nobody out.
And this really is it now. New pitcher coming in for the Bears. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back, tell you who it is. 10-0 Tigers, bases loaded, no outs. Bottom of the second. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care. The sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
What is Vype Live? Vype Live is one of the largest and most respected broadcast and live stream networks in the state of Texas. Vype Live broadcasts any sport you can think of for youngsters of any age, from Pee Wee and Pop Warner to high school, club, college, semi-pro, and beyond. We also broadcast plenty of academic, fine arts, and community-related events as well, and now as partners with Flow Sports. Email us at info@vypemedia.com to find out more. Vype Live. We bring your teams to you.
10-0 Tigers. Bases loaded. No outs still here in the bottom of the second. Tony Ledesma,
Now pitching for
the new pitcher for the Bears.
Brennan, number 10, Tony Ledesma.
And here comes Mace
Loaded for the Tigers
with the bags juice and no out. And Ashlock hits it into right field for a base hit. Here comes Wyatt to score. Here comes Sammy to score. 12-0 Tigers. Runners at the quarters. Here comes Nico.
Runners at first and third for Dripping Springs with nobody out. Brings up the pitcher, number 22, Nico Ruedas.
As Ledesma fires, I believe that was looks like that could have been just a check pitch. Are they pitching out? Looks like they're going to pitch out. That was a weird pitch. Here's the one to Nico. Nico hits it into left field. Gonna drop in front of the left fielder for a base hit. As another run comes across the board. 13-0 Tigers. Still with no outs. And the top of the order. Back up.
First and second for Dripping Springs. Nobody out. Brings up the right fielder, number 14, Theo Howard.
Nico, that was his second plate appearance this inning. Pitch goes outside. 1-0 to Theo. Tigers have batted around this inning. This is Theo's second plate appearance here in the second. Ledesma fires. That's low. 2-0 on Theo. Still no outs. Here in the bottom of the second. And Theo hits it in the right field. Extra bases coming for Theo Howard. 2 more runs. Looks like they may score. May scores. Nico's going to get in. Theo Howard gets in to third. Coach Payne's going to keep him there. RBI triple for Theo. Tigers are just rolling at this moment. It is 15-0.
Runner at third for Dripping Springs.
No outs.
Nobody out.
Theo Howard
Second baseman
on third.
Aiden Perry.
And AP is back up for the second time this inning. Ledesma goes well inside. 1-0. If I'm not mistaken, 15 after 3 will call it. Ledesma, he fires. And AP looks at ball 2. 2-0 to Aiden Perry. This could very well be the quickest game of the season for the Tigers. Ledesma finally gets one over. 2-1 now to AP. Ledesma fires. Aiden Perry fouls it out of play. Into the parking lot. 2 balls and 2 strikes. No outs. Tigers with 10 runs in this second inning. And Ledesma fires. Aiden Perry looks. That's ball 3 and the ball goes into the outfield, but Coach Reynolds is out there at third base now. He's going to keep Theo right there. Theo shaking his hand. Hopefully he's good. Here's the 3-2 to AP. And AP slices it, but it's going to go foul. Count remains full. Ledesma fires. AP fouls it, this time to the first base side. Count remains full. Coach Payne nearly tripped on that one. Three balls, 2 strikes. Ledesma. And AP continues to fight. Count remains full. He hits that to the backstop. Here's Ledesma. And AP is going to send it into the outfield for another base hit. Theo Howard comes in. 16-0 Tigers. AP's second single in this inning.
Runner at first for Dripping Springs.
And Luke Hudson comes in to pinch hit for Taylor Tracy. And Luke looks at ball one. Oh, he gave that one a strike. 0-1. Brennan Arvison is still in the on-deck circle. That ball goes inside. 1-1. I'm starting to run out of room here on my scorecard for the second inning. As Luke swings, as that one hit the ground. A ball and 2 strikes now on Luke Hudson. Let's see if we're going to have any changes. I think Brandon Arvison went back into the dugout. May have a pinch hitter for him as well. Looks like Chase is going to be pitch hitting for Brandon. That ball goes into the dirt. Count goes to 2 balls and 2 strikes. Aiden Perry camping out at first. No outs. 16-0 Tigers. Bottom of the second. And the ball bounces off the base for a base hit for Luke Hudson. So Luke gets on, 2 on, and no outs, and here's Chase.
Runners at first and second for the Tigers, nobody out. Brings up number 9, Chase Wiseman.
Chase came in early in the inning to courtesy run. He's up to bat now. Ball goes into the dirt once again, 1-0. Wyatt Lesper is in the on-deck circle. That may not last long. 16-0 Big Cats. And as soon as I says that, Wyatt goes back out to the bench. Aiden Dennis now in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. And Chase gets it. And the shortstop bungles it. And Luke Hudson is safe. E6 on that play.
Bases loaded for the Tigers with
Bases loaded. No out still. And Aiden Dennis.
number 3, Teddy Dow.
Aiden Dennis floats one into the outfield for another base hit. AP comes around to score 17-0 Tigers. At that time, a dribbler that stays fair. Another run comes across the board. Runner is safe at first. 18-0 Tigers. As that time, Travis Mora would have hit.
For the Tigers, nobody out.
Carter Gardner
Pinch hitting number 18, Gardner.
now up for the Tigers. And that ball goes behind the catcher. No one moved. Carter Gardner goes to the left side for another base hit. 19-0. Tigers.
Bases loaded for the Tigers with nobody out.
And it looks like we're going to have another pitching change.
Brings up pinch hitter number 16. Berkeley.
As Austin Van Berkeley comes up. VB is going to hit with the bag's juice. And no outs. And another pitching change. 19-0. Tigers will take a break. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
There are no words to describe it. The isolation, the boredom, the loneliness. If you're wondering where your teenage son or daughter's spirit went, you're hardly alone. The past year has been devastating, especially for them. But here's the good news. They might just find it again, playing high school sports. Workouts that stimulate, teammates and coaches that care. The sense of belonging so many of us have been missing lately. That's what school sports are all about. The sense of achievement is real, and the camaraderie is hard to beat. Coping with uncertainty is difficult, but school sports can help the teenagers in your family start feeling like themselves again. Encourage them to give it a try. High school sports, it's so much more than a game.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
Andres Chavez, the new pitcher for the Bears, as Austin Van Berkeley, or VB, in the hit with the bag's juice and no outs. And that pitch goes high. 1-0. Tigers in 6 complete innings, 31 runs today. Unreal. Chavez delivers. He gets a strike out of that, and it's 1-1. Nico is in the on-deck circle. I will be stunned if Nico is hitting. That ball is low. 2-1. Coach Payne may just keep him out there just to get him another inning. And VB, that is ball 3, 3-1. Tigers could be getting a 20 spot. Bases are jacked. No outs. As VB fouls it out of the park. Count goes full. 14 runs in this second inning. As Chavez delivers. VB hits it just over the head of Coach Reynolds. Foul. Nico's going to hit. Nico's still taking hacks. So looks like Nico's going to get the opportunity to close it out in the top half of the inning. As Chavez delivers. And VB gets a walk. And there's a 20 spot. Tigers 15 runs in this second inning. They lead 20-0. Here's Nico now. Bases are still loaded. No out still. And Nico takes it in the right field. And this very well could clear the bags. Nico's going to stop. They only get one across. Nonetheless, 21-0. Gotten to the point where the crowd is not even clapping anymore.
Pinch hitting for Dripping Springs, number 20, Wolf.
As Austin Wolf comes up to hit for Theo Howard. Chavez get first pitch strike. Chavez, the ball gets away from the catcher again, and the coaches have pretty much called the dogs off. 1-1 on Austin Wolf. Hayden Dunn in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. He's going to hit for AP. That's going to be ball 2, 2-1 to Austin Wolf. This is the third time the leadoff spot is up in this inning. Chavez delivers. That's outside, 3-1. As Chavez is ready, he fires, and Austin fouls it out of the stadium. Count goes full, 3 balls and 2 strikes now on Austin Wolf. Chavez, bags are still juiced, and Austin, did he go around? He did, and the first out of this second inning, a strikeout for Austin Wolf. As Hayden Dunn now comes up
for the Tigers with 1 out.
with the bag still juiced. 1 out.
Pinch hitting number 8, Dunn.
Chavez delivers, and Hayden looks at ball 1. Bases loaded, 1 out. Hayden Dunn at the plate. That ball goes low, 2-0. Chavez goes right down the middle. Strike 1. 2-1 now to Hayden. Luke Hudson in the on-neck circle. That one's high. 3 balls and a strike. Tigers will play tomorrow against who? We still don't know. What time? We still don't know. Where? We still don't know. And that's a strike. Full count now on Hayden Dunn. Tigers will finish the first round of this playoffs with a record of 3-1. Chavez delivers, and they call that a strike. I thought it hit Hayden, and that's the second strikeout for Chavez.
2 outs for the Tigers, bases loaded.
Here's Luke Hudson. Luke
Brings up left fielder number 5, Luke Hudson.
Luke singled early in the inning. Third time this spot has been up. And the ball sails over the head of the catcher. One and 0 on Luke. Nico hasn't pitched in well over 45 minutes at this point. Chavez delivers. They called a strike that time. 1-1 on Luke Hudson. Coach Payne has officially called off the dogs. No more advancing. Two outs now. Here in the bottom of the second. As Deputy looks like he was shaken up. As Chavez readies the 1-1. And there's another call strike for Luke. A ball and 2 strikes now. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Chavez nearly balked. And he delivers. That's outside. Deuces are wild for Luke Hudson. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs for number 5. Chase is in the on-deck circle. He may not get the hit. Chavez delivers. That's high in his own, 4 count on Luke. For parents who are tuning in, runners goes and Luke foul tips it. Count remains full. For parents, family members, fans who are tuning in right now, email me melvinjones_pxp@icloud.com. Please tell me what is the record for the most runs in Tiger history, both in the inning and in the game. Chavez is ready. He fires. That ball sails over Deputy's head, and it doesn't matter. 22-0 Tigers.
Bases loaded for the Tigers with 2 outs.
As Chase is coming up.
Brings up number 9, Chase Wisenhunt.
Chase so far is one from. He actually got on the error, and Chase looks at strike 1. I think the umpire are calling obvious ball strikes at this moment just to get out of this inning. Chase swings and miss. 0-2. Once again, fans, if you want to get interactive, get in on the conversation, email me melvinjones_pxp@icloud.com. Andres Chavez with the 0-2 to Chase. And Chase swings and misses. The ball gets away from the catcher. Runners are coming across. 23-0 Tigers. As a pitch got away from Deputy once again, and we're going to have another pitching change. It is 23-0, 18 runs scored in this inning by the Tigers. We'll tell you who the new pitcher is when we come back. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
Are you worried how 2020 has impacted your teen's social development? We are too. Want to know what might help? Participating in the performing arts in high school. It's been hard being a teenager recently. Hard to cope, hard to keep up, hard not to feel like you're missing out. Everything's different and nobody knows what's next. Encouraging your son or daughter to participate in performing arts can really help. Those are high school activities like band, orchestra, choir, theater, speech, and debate. They'll make new friends, develop confidence, and feel the satisfaction of being part of a team. Participation in the performing arts aren't a cure-all, and they certainly won't make the pandemic go away, but they will make the teenagers in your family feel like they're part of something special. This message presented by the NFHS and the Texas University Interscholastic League.
the new pitcher for the Bears. Tigers have scored 18 runs in this second inning. They lead 23-0. We're getting close to an hour since the last time Nico Ruedas threw a pitch. Here's AD now, Aiden Dennis.
For Brennan, number 23, Canyon Jeffrey.
Bags are still juiced.
For the Tigers with 2 outs.
As Canyon Jeffrey, the brand new pitcher for Brennan. And Jeffrey delivers. That's outside 1-0. Can we see a 25 burger at this point? We're getting close. Jeffrey. That one's low, 2-0. Travis Mora in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Jeffrey hits it. And AD goes deep. And it is caught at the wall. Great catch by the left fielder, and we are out of the inning. 18 runs. Tigers lead 23-0. We'll come back for what is going to be the final inning of this game. Tigers lead 23-0. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
It's been a trying year for parents. They've been confronted with countless challenges and have always risen to the occasion. If it isn't too much to ask, the 826,000 high school student athletes in Texas have one last request.
Please, set an example.
Disorderly fan conduct at high school athletic events is on the rise. It increasingly involves parents. There's no question that parents are passionate. There's no question they care about their children. But at a time when we're all wound a little more tightly than usual, it's worth remembering this about Texas high school sports. Always be a good example. Stop unruly fan behavior before it starts.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
Pitching change for the Tigers. Mason Ashlock on the bump right now for the Tigers. A lot of changes to talk about. Nico has moved over to shortstop. Woo! We got a lot of changes. Travis Mora is at third. Carter Gardner behind the plate. Trying to see who that is at first base. I'm not for sure. Can't tell. It looks like that could be Riley Mahoney. It is at first base. Chase is playing second base.
Now pitching for Dripping Springs, number 1, Mason Ashlock.
Luke Hudson is now in left field. In center field.
Top of the third.
Can't tell who's in center field or in right field right now. As Anthony Ortega comes up for the Bears. 23-0. Ortega hits it, but Luke Hudson is right there for the first out. Here at the top of the third.
1 out for Brennan with nobody on.
As Brian Navarro comes back up
Brian Navarro.
for the Bears. 23-0. Here's Mace now with the pitch. That's outside, ball 1. 1-0 to Navarro. Ashlock delivers, popped it up. That's going deep. That's going deep. That's into the gap for a base hit. And the Bears have their first hit of this game. Nice round of applause for the crowd here.
Runner at second for Brennan with 1 out.
Case Brown
Brings up the
back
center
up.
fielder, number 2, Case Brown.
Brown struck out in the first. Mace goes low, 1-0. Ashlock now looks back at second, and he fires. Brown pops it, foul and out of play. Ball and a strike to Case Brown. Here's Mace. And it's going to be an easy play for Chase for the second out of this inning.
2 outs for
So Connor
with a runner at
Meager comes up.
Brings up first baseman, number 11, Connor Meager.
Connor Meager could be the last hitter of the night for the Bears. That ball goes outside, 1-0. I said it this morning. This is a completely different team than what played last night against Victoria East. As Mace throws over Carter Gardner, and Brennan has a run. The Bears have scored their first run. 23-1 now. And here's Ashlock. And there's a strike. A ball and a strike now to Meager. Meager fouls it out of play. 1-2. Here's the 1-2 from Mace. Meager gets it. Great play at shortstop by Nico, and that's why he's one of the best shortstops in the league, and that will do it. The Bears look like they're coming back on the field, so this should be a run rule situation as the Tigers clapping hands, trying to figure out. They will play the bottom of the third. 23-1 Tigers. Take a break. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
Are you worried how 2020 has impacted your teen's social development? We are too. Want to know what might help? Participating in the performing arts in high school. It's been hard being a teenager recently. Hard to cope, hard to keep up, hard not to feel like you're missing out. Everything's different and nobody knows what's next. Encouraging your son or daughter to participate in performing arts can really help. Those are high school activities like band, orchestra, choir, theater, speech, and debate. They'll make new friends, develop confidence, and feel the satisfaction of being part of a team. Participation in the performing arts aren't a cure-all, and they certainly won't make the pandemic go away. But they will make the teenagers in your family feel like they're part of something special. This message presented by the NFHS and the Texas University Interscholastic League.
Travis Mora in the on-deck circle. 23-1 here in the bottom of the third. Under normal circumstances, the game would have been over. But I believe the coaches can agree to continue this. It could go actually 5. Oh and 1 to Mora. Jeffrey delivers. That's low. 1 and 1. (23-1) Tigers. Jeffrey shaking off some pitches. And Jeffrey delivers. Travis Mora swings and misses for strike 2. Kenyon Jeffrey already with a strikeout. And Travis fouls it out of play. Count remains ball and 2 strikes. Here's Jeffrey with the pitch. And Travis is going to get extra bases for this one. And Travis is going to hold off and just keep it a single.
Runner at first for the Tigers.
So Travis with his second hit. Here's Carter Gardner.
Brings up number 18, Carter Gardner.
Carter is 1 for 1. And Jeffrey delivers. That was into the dirt. 1 and 0. And now Jeffrey looks back at first. He fires. And Carter goes over to third. Third baseman had trouble. And Carter Gardner gets on. E5.
Runners first and second for the Tigers with nobody out.
Here's
Brings up number
VB. Van
16,
Berkeley.
Austin Van Berkeley.
VB got on earlier. Actually, he grounded out. I got a messy scoreboard at this point, folks, due to the second inning. And Jeffrey with an off-speed pitch right down the middle for strike 1. 0-1 to VB. Nico is coming back up. And that gets away from the catcher. No one's running. 1-1 on VB. Tigers are playing 2 games tomorrow, possibly. One is definite. We don't know what time, where, against who. We're hoping to find that out later on tonight. As that pitch goes outside and it's 2-1. 23 runs in 2 innings for the Tigers. In a full 7-inning game total, as VB takes a walk and the bags are juiced. He may have gotten hit because I had 2 balls in the strike and VB trotted over to third. Here comes Nico. But the bag juice, no outs.
22, Nico Ruedas.
Nico so far 2 for 2. Nico, big swing and miss for strike 1. In 2 games, 2 full games recorded total, 7 innings total, the Tigers have 35 runs today. Unheard of and haven't given up any. That ball's high. 1-0. 1-1, excuse me. When we say completely different from last night, folks, I'm telling you right now, this is not the same team that played Victoria East, as Nico swings and misses for strike 2. This is a team that looks as though they are on a complete mission right now. As Kenyon Jeffrey delivers. Nico fouls it to the back net. I mean, no matter what, 9 players still play in the field. And to score 35 runs in 7 innings compared to nothing giving up, you're out there making a statement. Jeffrey lines. That's well outside. 2-2 on Nico. Austin Wolf in the on-deck circle for the Tigers. Jeffrey delivers. Swing and missing. He got Nico on strikes. So Nico goes down on strikes for the first out. Here's Austin Wolf.
One out for the Tigers. Bases loaded.
Austin struck out last inning.
Number 20, Austin Wolf.
As Jeffrey with the windup and the pitch. Austin goes to first. Another run scores. 24-0. Tigers.
Runners at second and third for the Tigers with 2 outs.
Here's Hayden Dunn. 2 on, 2 outs.
So, number 8, Dunn.
24-1. And Jeffrey delivers. And there's a base hit. Another run comes in. 25-run Tigers. Luke Hudson now up the bat, but the runners at the corners and 2 outs. Another 2 runs for the Tigers.
Left fielder number 5, Luke Hudson.
And Jeffrey delivers. And Luke sails one out into left field. That's a base hit. And coming in to score is VB, 26-1. Here comes Chase Wisnett. Chase is on the case.
First and second for the Tigers.
He has 2 on with 2 outs. 26-1 Tigers.
Brings up number 9, Chase Wisnett.
Jeffrey checks back at second. He delivers. Chase swings and misses for strike 1. Only 1 now on Chase. Jeffrey looks again. Checks second base once again. He delivers. Nice pitch there by Jeffrey. 0-2. Bears have used 5 pitchers tonight in less than 3 innings. And Jeffrey fires. Chase swings. And it got away. Chase didn't run. Chase got tagged out. It was a strikeout. Chase was caught in the middle. And that will be the end of the 3rd inning. 3 more across the board. 26-1 Tigers.
Dripping Springs, 3 runs in.
Visiting half for the 4th coming up. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
What's your favorite high school sports memory? A late inning rally? A game-winning shot? A photo finish? Maybe it's a pep rally or a pregame ritual. Maybe it's the euphoria of a late-night bus ride home after a hard-fought win. Maybe it's having pizza with teammates after the game. Now, imagine if it never happened at all. School sports need your help. With budgets getting tighter, it's more than the games that are on the line. It's all the traditions, the community pride, the culture of your hometown high school. Plus, all those memories that are on the line, too. What can you do? It's simple. Buy a ticket when you can. Go to a game. Take the whole family. Let's do everything we can to keep those cherished school sports memories alive.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
(26-1) as we start the fourth inning. Melvin Jones back here with you in Smithson Valley. Tiger Baseball and Vype pay-per-view.
Leading off for
Garcia, Fernandez, and Stork
top of the fourth.
all due up for the Bears. Garcia dribbles one and it goes into left field for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter gets on
First for Brennan.
for the first time tonight for the Bears.
Brings up number 6, Gavin Vidal.
As Gavin Vidal, who came in the courtesy run earlier, is in to hit. And Vidal goes straight to Nico. And Nico doing Nico things. Little off. That was a little off. So Vidal gets on. Second hit of this ball game for the Bears.
2 runners on for Brennan with nobody out.
2 on, no outs. And Mace throws it behind the catcher, and the runners will advance.
Brings up number 14 for Brennan, Adrian Basher.
A 1-0 count as Vasquez is up. Vasquez pops it up. Should be an easy play for Chase, and it is for the first out of this fourth inning.
1 out for Brennan with runners at second and third. Brings up number 19, Andres Chavez.
So Tigers got Austin Wolf playing second. Chase is actually in the outfield. First pitch is a ball. 1-0. 2 on, 1 out. Here in the top of the fourth. And big swing that time by Chavez. 1-1. And Chavez pops it up. Carter Gardner got it for the second out.
2 outs for Brennan with runners at second and third. Brings up the right fielder, number 7, Jorge Murillo.
As Murillo comes back. And Mace goes outside of the 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Ashlock delivers. That goes into the dirt. They're going to hold the runner at third. 2-0 now to Murillo. Anthony Ortega in the on-deck circle for the Bears. 2 balls, no strikes. And Mace got him swinging for strike 1. 2-1 now. And here's Mace dealing. That goes outside, 3-1. What we do know is that this game won't get past the top of the fifth. Top of the fifth, that will be a wrap. And Ashlock gets Murillo to foul off of the net. Full count now on the right fielder. 2 on, 2 outs. Full boat on Murillo. And Mace got him looking. So, first strikeout for Mace.
No runs across. Going to the bottom of the
No runs.
Derby Springs 26.
1 hit, and that will do it. They're going to call it right now.
Final score.
So the umps called it. The coaches called it. And the Tigers mercifully win this game by a score of 26-1. Final details coming up. Tigers win. This is Tiger Baseball on Vype Live.
Are you worried how 2020 has impacted your teen's social development? We are too. Want to know what might help? Participating in the performing arts in high school. It's been hard being a teenager recently. Hard to cope, hard to keep up, hard not to feel like you're missing out. Everything's different and nobody knows what's next. Encouraging your son or daughter to participate in performing arts can really help. Those are high school activities like band, orchestra, choir, theater, speech, and debate. They'll make new friends, develop confidence, and feel the satisfaction of being part of a team. Participation in the performing arts aren't a cure-all, and they certainly won't make the pandemic go away. But they will make the teenagers in your family feel like they're part of something special. This message presented by the NFHS and the Texas University Interscholastic League.
Interested in Vype Campus? Vype Campus brings our popular citywide media days right to your doorstep. As a Vype Campus client, we will work with you to help you take advantage of our unique campus model to build a unique experience for your school. From media day photo shoots of all your athletes to game day coverage, broadcasts and live streams, video and digital content, hype videos, the Vype U program, same-day graphics, and of course your very own campus magazine, Vype Campus is truly whatever you want it to be. Email info@vypemedia.com to find out how to join Vype Campus today.
I've got a math question for you. When you add tolerance, subtract prejudice, and multiply efforts to treat one another with respect, what do you get? Less division. And school sports have it down to a science. Looking for an example of what can happen when we realize there's more that unites us than divides us? Look no further than high school sports in Texas.
This message presented by the Texas University Interscholastic League and the Texas High School Athletic Directors Association.
To 1, the final in 4. Melvin Jones back here with you at Smithson Valley. Tigers just completely dominating. 38 runs on this Friday, 12 against Lee, 26 against Brennan. And they just demolished the Bears tonight, 26-1. Tigers are going to play tomorrow. Against who, where, and when, we don't know that as of yet, but we're hoping to get more details tonight. Stay tuned to Tigers social media for all of that info. Nico pitched 2 innings. And that's all that was needed. The Tigers scored a crazy 18 runs in the second inning to lead after 2, 23-1. It was something, folks, that I have never seen doing high school baseball. So it's something new that we always learn with this team. This team was motivated today. This team was destined to show that last night was a fluke. They did that. They outscored their opponents today 38-1 in 8 innings. 8 innings played, this team dominated today. I'd like to thank my QA today, Mitchell Paget, for all of his help. Tomorrow, 1 One game guaranteed, second game not for sure. Stay tuned to social media, Tigers social media, for all the info. For everyone at Vype Live, Melvin Jones saying good night from Smithson Valley. Final score in 4. Tigers win 26-1. This has been Tigers Baseball on Vype Live.